What's up guys, my name is lucas3439 and welcome to another video. Today this is going to be a tutorial on how I make this symbol right in the middle. Now as you can see, it's a little bit different than my original one, and that's because I just enjoy playing around with my logo and trying to make it as cool as possible. So I'm going to go and paint on that and show you how I made my logo. So what you first want to do is, well, what I did, if you're making your own logo, I just looked and found a font that I thought would be best for my particular logo, since mine includes 2 letters and I wanted them both to have like the same stem, if you know what I'm saying. Like this E can match the L and the L can go together just like it looks like. So what you do is you find one that you like, you click download, and then it will go down here, you open it and you drag it to your desktop and install it, and once you're done, it should be in your font options. So we're going to paint on that now. So the first thing you need to do is make a new one, and just go 2000 pixels by 2000. Let's just make a good big thing to work with. So first you need to, well, what I do is click on this, delete it so it's got a transparent background. Alright, let's see. And now we need to go to our text, find our font that we downloaded, which is right here, and then we need to make it big enough so that we can see it, of course. That still won't be big enough. 500, let's see if that's big enough. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, not big enough. Surprisingly, let's go with that. Alright, so this is our L. We're just gonna move that to the side. And since our includes 2 letters, we need to make a new layer just so it's easier to work with. Layers are very important, so just always remember that. And make our E, that it needs to be flipped around. So after we do the E, for me anyway, how I'll make it, I click on it, I go to select all, then I press it so I can move it, and this just, you know, sometimes if you just use the magic wand tool and select it, it doesn't get every single pixel and it'll leave some behind, so this is a better option. So let's move it very close, make sure it's straight. Alright, as you can see, the stems are lined up, so it looks like one letter, sort of one letter, but still 2 defined letters. So we have that, make sure there's no spaces in between. Looks like we're good. Okay, so next, deselect that, and then we're going to merge these 2 layers together and duplicate it. So it's easier if you make one of them a different color. So let's see what our color is. Let's make it gray. Click on it. Alright. And we're going to put that behind. What we're going to do is go to layers, rotate and zoom, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger than the one behind. So this will give this a 3D effect. Some people go smaller too, but I don't think it'll look good as good. You do that, you can go smaller for like other letters, but since this is 2 combined, I chose to do it bigger. So as you can see, it looks, you know, pretty good. I mean, it's not like perfectly 3D, of course, but that's what we're gonna help it for. So that looks good. I'm gonna press OK and let it render. Alright, so next what we're gonna do is we need to connect the corners with lines. So we'll take the line tool and make sure we have another layer. because like I said, layers are important, and let's just connect the corners with lines. So here we go. Alright, as you can see, I've done every corner on this letter. Now for this letter, it's kind of hard, so I like to go back using this and make sure I get every single part of the letter, because it helps. But eventually, you won't need these two layers at all. So the next step is we need to trace most of the layer and get these little 3D parts in, and then we'll be able to get rid of these two layers eventually. So let's get started.
Delicious.
Alright, as you can see, I have outlined all of it and it looks nice. So together they look like this, but we're not going to be needing these things anymore. So what we're going to do next is we're going to shade these little parts a little gray. So we need some good shading in there. And we're going to get our fill bucket and look at our grays. Alright, so the top here is going to be pretty exposed. So So let's just do this gray right here, and this part right here is probably going to be just a tad darker. So let's move this down a little bit. Oh crap. We have to change. We're going to click on this, and then that's going to be a tad darker. And then this is going to be a little bit lighter, I would say. So let's move this up. Just not, there's not much of a difference, but and then this is gonna be probably the same. Oh, too close. And this, and I forgot to draw a line for that one, so let me quick do that. Alright, so let's fill it in. So make sure it's a little bit darker, like the rest. Alright, and this bottom thing's gonna be the most dark, kind of the darkest one. So let's move that down even more. And these two won't be that bad. Alright, we got our shading done, so that's what it's gonna look like. And now we need a little cover, you could say, for this E. So you go on Google and we're gonna find a cool red and white pattern, because I like red and white. So this is the one I used for my symbol as of now. So I'm going to use it again because I still think it looks pretty good. I could use this one too. We'll see. Alright, I have one. I'm going to use a different one just so it looks like I just didn't pull one that I made already. So let's open it, get it out here. Open! This is it. That'll look pretty cool. So we're going to select all, and then we're going to go to our little picture. We're going to go, oh wait, forgot to copy, sorry. Then we're going to go here, and we're going to go paste into new layer. Expand your canvas. And let's line it up so the pattern looks good all the way through. So, gotta imagine that there. Alright, and then we're going to deselect it, and then select the layer that has our symbol on it, and we're going to click on our thing. So make sure you have your layer clicked on and click on the magic wand so the whole thing is highlighted. But we want to make sure we don't have the shaded parts because we want it just to cover the white part, alright? So you have that, and what you're gonna do is just press the delete key with your layer still clicked on, press the delete key. Then we can just delete the rest of it, and now we have our pattern on our symbol right there. So that looks pretty cool, I would think. It's kind of missing just a tad stuff, but that's why I picked the other one right here, because it fills in more of the white, but that's totally fine. It looks different than the original, so that's pretty cool. So next we are going to first of all save it because that's important, and then we will select all of this, and then we're going to copy and I'm gonna put it on a galaxy background just to, you know, make it have a cool background, so you can put it on a desktop background. So just look up high quality galaxy background right there, and just search through them and try to find the best one for you. I like to have them when there's like a Milky Way galaxy in the middle, so you can put your symbol on it. So that's the goal. Alright, I have picked a galaxy thing, so I'm gonna open it up. And it's right here. Look at that, so beautiful. Awesomeness. So next we will paste into new layer, and we're gonna keep the canvas size and shrink it down. And we're gonna make sure it's right in the middle of that galaxy. And we can also move the galaxy background also, so it doesn't absolutely matter. Let's just probably shrink it down a little bit more and make sure it's still to its awesomeness. Now, other thing I'll probably do is select on a layer, go to effects, go to photo, glow, and we're going to move the radius up, brightness down, and contrast all the way up. Press OK, and that just gives it a nice little faux high quality finish, I guess you could say. And what also I do is put my little ridges around, but you can do this for all logos, so you don't necessarily need that. This will be just my symbol in the middle of the galaxy, and let's just move this background a little bit. And that way the galaxy will be way better. And then we're gonna also, while this is here, we're going to sharpen it, and that doesn't do the most difference, but it just makes it look nicer. And as you can see, there you go. That's how you make your own little logo. You can choose whatever you want. It's all the same process, and it makes it look really cool and helps your YouTube channel look even cooler. Not that it's the most important content important, but this, I feel, is very fun to do. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, just comment down below and tell me what else you want to learn on Paint.net or VideoPad. And also, if you want to see me play some Trouble in Terrorist Town or Prop Up with Cameron. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.